Okay, so this is the site you are currently on, probably, unless you went into YouTube to watch this video. But you're probably just watching it on this page, right? Just as one of these items. And you probably looked at some of these options, hopefully, and listened to me in a way too long video there, sorry. And now we are looking at this site. And so for this video, I just want to go over the things that we're going to do each week and how to do them. So this is the navigation across the top up here, right? Obviously, this will expand to 10 weeks as we get further down the road. But I just want to go over each of these items for you initially. So here we have two things, the agreements and ideas and the policies and resources. The first item there is this with a Google document embedded into the page. You can close the outline here and see just the document. This is something you can edit, you can add to, you can comment on. This section here is really what we're doing in this class, and it's what we're going to go over here in the next minute or three. If you have ideas, things you want to do, let us know here. If you don't want to let us know here, you can put it in the Padlet that you'll see in a moment, or you can email it or call me and we can talk about it. But this is just a space for you to see what's expected. This is the super short syllabus, and you can edit this document at any time. The next item, the policies and resources, this really is kind of that larger chunk of institutional policies, resources you can access for anybody at the university. Okay, so the next part here is what we're going to do each week. So there will be a weekly link here. Let's just look at week 1. These are all going to look almost identical. Sorry about the lack of color, but I really wanted to keep this simple so that each week you would see that you have 4 activities that I'd like you to participate in. And let's just go through each one. So the first one is literally just a check-in, and I do mean this in the most broadest of senses. How's the week going? How are you doing? What have you done this week? Did you go somewhere for the weekend? All of those things are options. I want to see pictures of who you are, what you do. I will share pictures of what I'm doing. But this is just a Padlet. To use Padlet, you click on the little plus sign down here. You can add documents or links or photographs, a whole bunch of different things. You can add your name if you're logged into your Padlet account or you have a Padlet account. Your icon will automatically appear when you post it. But again, you probably at this point are familiar with Padlet. If not, it's a great tool to know these days. It's a great way to have a conversation or share resources. Okay, so that's the first thing. It should take like 10 minutes. Super easy. The next thing, number 2, is each week I'm going to have you read something. So this first one is from a fellow named Neil Postman. This is a Google Doc, and you can comment on this one. So as you read it, please add some thoughts or comments, or you can reply to me or some classmates' comment. These could be long or short conversations. I am hopefully going to pick a wide variety of authors and a wide variety of times. This first one is from 1998, so obviously it was done a while back. But each week you're going to have something to wonder about and read about. And that should take maybe 20 minutes. This next item is that 4 different tools over the next 10 weeks. So regardless of what kind of project you're doing, I want you to be out there looking at a tool and thinking about how it could be used in academic settings. It's just 4 over the 10 weeks, so like every 2 weeks you should be finding a tool. You're probably going to have to create an account to use it and try to make it do what it's supposed to do. You might need other people like your classmates to participate in it. For example, Padlet. You can create a Padlet, and yes, you can add a lot of stuff to it by yourself, but it's way funner with more people, right? So as you create these, what I'm hoping is that you can add them to this site in a way that we can interact with them if that's what the tool does. So every couple weeks, this might take about 60 minutes to create the account, look at the tool, and write a little bit about it. This list has been going on for many, many years. This is the top 100 tools for learning in 2024, right? So all kinds of things. Some of them are not like interactive tools. Some of them are like Outlook. It's an email client. Definitely not the most exciting thing, but it is useful, right? Others, like Quizlet, are super amazing and have been around for a long time. This is just a place to start. It's 100 of these tools. This is kind of interesting because I can't remember. It seems like Jamboard actually doesn't exist anymore. But anyway, these are places to start. If you want more ideas, I have them. So each 2 weeks, you're to look at a tool. Up here in the upper right is where these things will be. So by the end of this class, this is going to be a really long list. I used Padlet as an example. I also created an example here using a tool called Sutori, which is a way to make a timeline, right? So you can add audio clips and videos and do polls into this space. Pretty interesting tool. Anyway, we will be adding those, or you will be adding those as we go. The last part of this is your project, and this is what you're going to spend the most time on. I have created a page here called Our Work, where we are going to share what we're doing with our classmates. I have one example here. It's mine. I will keep it up here as I go along, and I'm just going to use it to show you what I'm after here. So again, here are the 3 things, the 3 types of things to create. And then here are kind of the things you're going to need to do in order to make that happen. So in my case, I am adapting my portfolio. So it's kind of a take on this first one. I already have a teaching portfolio, but it's been around for a long time and I'd like to redo it. So that's what I'm going to do for this class. So here is where it is. This is that portfolio that I'm going to redo, and I'm going to redo a bunch of these graphics and the links and things. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And I'm going to keep a weekly journal of my progress. What I've done here, and this is what you'll have too, here's my goal, here are some objectives, and I'm going to evaluate myself in a short reflection at the end of all this and see if I've met my objectives. So that's this site. You will be able to edit this site and add your own picture and your name and a link to wherever it is that you're going to be doing this work. And that will be a piece of the next video, is kind of how to get started doing that. But that's this class, right? It's pretty simple. You can share some ideas on this page, things you want to do. This has every week are just these same 4 items. We have a place for our work, and we're going to have some amazing tools that we've explored. So that is the class. Please let me know if you have questions.